The rumour was that a boy was run over by a police car. It turned out not to be true, but it led to an unprecedented situation. Roma captain Totti was told about the rumours sweeping the stadium. Both Roma and Lazio ultras wanted the game to be abandoned, and for safety reasons, it was.
Quindi vennero ritirati gli striscioni, la partita venne sospesa, a seguito di questo nacquero violenti incidenti, poi la notizia si rivelò infondata, però io personalmente e parecchi altri ragazzi fummo arrestati per questa cosa.
Violence continued late into the night. Gianpaolo couldn't join me for tonight's game because of the ban, but I'm going to be a guest of these ultras, the boys, for the first half anyway.
Okay, this is it at the moment. My chaps are waiting around the corner for me, yeah, they're all ready to go in. I'm mic'd up. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to get in with this mic, we don't know if we're going to get in with this camera. This is security of the highest level for obvious reasons. This is the Rome derby, you know, they don't muck about here. I'm so excited about this, I cannot explain to you. The tension, the noise from the ground's unbelievable. I've got one more thing to say. Bellissimo. Ciao.
The minute I walked onto the stand, it was obvious the ultras were running the show. There was no sign of police or stewards. I was in the boys' own section. Felt like a VIP area. Just minutes before kick-off, Roma legend Marco Del Vecchio arrived in our section to meet the ultras. Imagine the likes of Trevor Brooking greeting West Ham's ICF down at Upton Park.
Listen, I'm in with the top fellas here, man. This is proper exclusive, roped off kind of thing. We got a few dodgy looks as we walked in. I'm right around a few naughty people here. You know, I'm a bit edgy. I don't know who's around me. I'm a bit like, a few of them are not happy about it. But I'm just, honestly, words cannot describe this feeling. Honestly, this is powerful stuff.
As kick-off approached, the whole place erupted. The stadium is home to both Roma and Lazio. Roma always have this end, called Curva Sud, and Lazio always stand on the opposite terrace, Curva Nord. As the Irriducibili leaders requested, their ultras came to life again for the derby. But Roma's end wasn't going to be outdone. When the game finally began, I thought the stadium was going to explode. It didn't take long for there to be a standoff in a section of the stadium by the halfway line, with Roma ultras at one end and Lazio's at the other, separated by a line of riot police. In the midst of all this chaos, there was actually a match being played on the pitch, and Lazio took a first half lead.
Ledesma with the effort! Oh, Havertz! Christian Ledesma! What
Roma's end was stunned. After the goal, there was more crowd trouble. At half-time, the stadium was a cauldron of tension, both on and off the pitch. Now it was time for me to see the other side of this epic derby. I'd felt the passion of Roma's ultras. But how would Lazio's ultras receive me on their curva for the second half? And would I even make it through the gate? It's half-time at the Rome derby, Lazio v Roma. I've just left the Roma end. I'm about to try and join Lazio's ultras for the second half. As I left, it was 1-0 to Lazio.
Right, okay, I've had to slip that back on. We've slipped out, it's now half-time. Lazio just scored right at death, an unbelievable goal. What's we doing there, son? Now we're in a bit of a mad rush here. The whole build just smashing bottles everywhere, frying them up in the air. What's your...
They were breaking bottles so they couldn't be hurled as missiles after the game. To get past security, we had to hide the camera.
This is our man, this is our man. I think we're going to pull it off. A little bit clicky, a bit paranoid. You don't know who's around you, man. You know, I feel a bit like some sort of snake, a bit two-faced coming out of there like that. And now I'm going, hey, look at the goal.
For the second half, I joined Lazio's ultras, the Irriducibili. For the ultras, this derby was a major event. Their leader was in prison, and from his prison cell, he'd urged the ultras to put on a show for the world to see. But before I could really get a feel for the Lazio end, this happened.
The Lazio captain celebrates in front of the Lazio fans.
Roma's fans could only watch their rivals celebrate. And this game's intense passion could always spill over into violence. But it wasn't over yet.
Options through the middle, offside flag stays down on Maori!
Lazio won 3-0. Despair at one end, joy at the other.
I've realised how important it is to these people, how they were celebrating. It was like every Christmas rolled into one, every birthday. I can't imagine how Roma are feeling. My heart goes out to you. Good night.